I'm just doing this so I can check to see if it records. If it's recording my voice and actually committing it to the sound that will be replayed when I actually put it up on the internet.
Stay with it.
I am doing this because I am checking to see if I am actually live. Because I just restarted my computer and also restarted the thing. And I'm sorry if I have not been here for a while. I've been kind of working through some stuff. Um, I just want to put this out here because I I realized I said I was going to come back and I didn't. Um, and I do appreciate those of you that have actually have that are back. I see a couple of you now. Um, I just want to get on here and actually explain to you why I haven't been here. Back in December, my dad passed away. I know I have the connection, and I even talked to him after he's passed, but like his passing really hit me really hard, a lot harder than I was actually expecting it to. Um, my car died on me, and I just haven't had transportation. So for at least for the kind of work that I do, it's very hard to get home from doing that stuff, and then also jumping on stream. Um, and I also just want to be honest with everyone that I show up 100% honest, and I show up 100% in a way that um, is honest to you, honest to me, and it's not fair to anyone if, like, when I'm doing this stuff, I actually can be present in a way that's it's reasonable for anyone to actually experience. And like even the day my dad passed, he came to me in a dream, and I actually took my dad off. I was the one who ended up having to take my dad off life support. Um, and I had said goodbye to him 12 hours earlier, like, and me and my sister said our goodbyes to him, and I ended up having to take him off life support 12 hours later. Um, that his death actually hit me a lot harder than I thought it would. So I've just, for the last 6 months or so, I've just been really out of it. And just regular life stuff. It's like everything going on right now. It's been really slow for me financially. So I've just not been in a place where I can actually show up to do this stuff, which is why I just haven't been around for you guys. And I generally speaking, I know I come on here and I say things, but I'm generally a very private person with just life in general. And I had someone comment on like an old video. I had someone comment on an old video of me, and he's like, I really miss your content, and I really miss what you would share with us, the information. And I just felt like I needed to get on here and say to those that actually do miss the channeling stuff that I used to do. I can still do it. It's just I just have been in a really weird, funky space for the last 6 months where I've just not wanted to really be open. And also, whether you guys know it or not, the channeling stuff is really hard on your nervous system. Like you're when you're dealing with higher level energy that like flows through you like that, it's actually very it brings a lot of stuff to the surface. So for me, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, that I couldn't have done had I continued to do a lot of the channeling stuff. I have like, so a lot of the work that I do in my day job has to do with like one of the skills I have is I can manually reset people's entire nervous systems. It's one of my specialties. And that work unto itself is actually very difficult, being on the back end, because you have to be able to also show up for other people. And when you're having to adjust other people's nervous system and you're not fully regulated yourself, it's very hard to show up fully for other people. So that's another reason I haven't been around. And one of the other things I could see prior to me not actually, when I was planning on coming back, I could also see myself slipping into the thing I find very pretentious with people that are in the very spiritual space, or very that speak very breathily and also speak with that like it's okay, in that higher than thou kind of like attitude. I find it annoying, and I also find it's the best, pretentious. I'm not trying to come from a negative place, but like for me, I just want to be honest anytime I'm doing this stuff. And I also have kind of grown in the process of working through my own stuff. I've had to grow in a way that I couldn't have done had I continued doing the all the video stuff. So yeah, no, I've just had the last 7 or 8 months have been very challenging for me in ways I wasn't expecting. So if you guys are wondering why I have been around, that's actually that's the main reasons. And I just, anytime I'm doing this, I want to make sure I'm honest and I show up for you guys and also myself And as I said before, I'm actually a pretty private person about a lot of my own personal stuff. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to make sure I'm honest with all of you guys who do enjoy my content. I will come back at some point, but I just have enough going on in my life that it doesn't make sense for me to really sit here and do too much in the way of video stuff. So if you guys have any questions for me, or you would like to see me come back, feel free to comment on videos, or if I start putting stuff back out, feel free to comment on the videos. But yeah, but that's the whole main reason why I've been on. So you guys have a great evening. I'm going to get off of here. This was just a test because I also just updated the software because it wasn't having sound on the video that I did earlier. So I just wanted to come on here and actually fix that issue. Have a good evening, everyone.